Hi everyone, I'm Sandra De Silva. I would like to welcome all my fellow teachers to my presentation. This presentation is about childhood anxiety and two relevant resources to help children from foundation to year 1 class. Childhood anxiety. Everyone feels anxious or worried at different times. But for some children and young people, these anxious feelings can start to affect their daily activities. These feelings can start to interfere with their life and make it hard to do things, such as going to school or doing things they used to enjoy. It can also affect how they get along with other people. Anxiety disorder is the second most common disorder among children. The graph shows 6.9% in all children suffers from anxiety, and it's mostly common among girls. It's 6.1%. Anxiety in children comes in all shapes and sizes. There is no one size fits all. It can look like a well behaved, mild mannered child and will often go unnoticed. Or it can look like the bold, misbehaved child, often getting a diagnosis like ADHD. Hence, it's important to really look at underlying motives behind certain behaviors in children. Statistics clearly tells us why it is important to address this issue in your own classroom. Moreover, anxiety may make a child feel uncomfortable in the school environment. This discomfort and distraction can affect their concentration and learning ability. Anxiety also affects child's working memory. Memory is our ability to hold information in our mind for short periods in order to do something with it. Think about it. If you can't remember the passage we have just read, how can we respond to it? Anxiety also makes children's thought process less efficient. Again, it makes sense. If we are distracted by being anxious, how can we concentrate? Think about how hard it is for a child. That's why anxiety led students to fall behind in class. Hence, we have responsibility as teachers to empower them with the tools and life skills they need to help themselves and their learning. I would like to discuss about two resources to help childhood anxiety in our own classroom. The first resource I've chosen here is a book. This book supports children to overcome anxiety with some age appropriate strategies. This book discusses how worries are similar to tomatoes. Not to eat them, but you can make them grow simply by paying attention to them. Descriptions, humorous illustrations make difficult concepts easy to understand. Cognitive and behavioral skills are presented in a gradual, friendly manner, which is vital for the anxious child. This book provides a child-friendly means of understanding how anxiety disorder grows. Hence, this book supports teachers to initiate a discussion about anxiety to enhance children's understanding about it. The second resource that I've chosen here is coping cue cards. When children struggle with big emotions, all you want to do is to help them. The coping cue cards can teach them new coping skills and remind them of all the actions they can take to feel better. This pack contains 44 coping skill cards designed to teach children healthy coping strategies. This can be individual or small group activity to help children to identify which skills work for them or to find out new skills to expand their strategies for coping. This pack of cards can be a great addition to a coping skill toolkit for a particular child or a calm down space in a classroom. Thank you everyone for your time and your participation. Hope this presentation supported to gain some information in relation to childhood anxiety.